Good morning, everyone. I am here. My name is Trisha. I am an indigenous psychic and apparently not very organized here. So give me a second, guys. I just came back from fixing myself up, which I'm not accustomed to at 9 in the morning. um, I just put on my eyebrows, which I don't usually do. And you're getting the cheers for me this morning. And I'm drinking first time. I am drinking I am drinking um, matcha tea. I've never drank matcha tea and it's powerful. It's way stronger than coffee. Well, I drank coffee before this, but she's strong. If you're looking for something that packs a punch and you want to get super awake right away, I recommend matcha tea. Whew, she, she is powerful. So I'm just going to check to see. Hello, everyone. If you're just signing on, excuse me, you're just signing on, make sure that you like, that you love, that you tag people and share this Facebook Live with your friends and people that you're going to benefit from this conversation. Okay, you notice I've changed the format of the way I go on, so you know ahead of time when I'm on, when I'm not. Okay. So looks like I'm too high up here. I'm just going to adjust this just a tad bit. Okay. So I just want to see, can you hear and see me okay? Just want to make sure that I am. Can you hear and see me? Let me know in the chat. I know it takes a few minutes before anything goes into the chat. Okay, I am here. Okay. It's unscripted this morning. I haven't scripted anything. I haven't written anything. It's just me, and that's it. So make sure if you want to go to my website, go to trishacondo.com. Follow me on my social media. Follow me on Instagram. I'm doing a lot of great things on my Instagram. Okay, now I see you. Okay, it does lag. The software lags a little bit. So follow me on my Instagram.com/trishacondo. Follow my YouTube. Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to know when a new video is uploaded. Follow me on Clubhouse at trishacondo and go to my TikTok. I actually put a new TikTok video. I'm going to do another one today. So it's kind of fun, you know. It's fun. I find TikTok is a little fun. So I'm looking for my live button on my TikTok, but it hasn't showed up yet because I was inactive for about a month. Anyways, get to the point, Trisha. Okay. So, oh, and make sure you go to my website and sign up for my weekly newsletter. I do give up updates. There's going to be a big update this Saturday. So make sure that you go there. If you're in my Deeply Intuitive Facebook group, which is private, no one can see it. I'm doing something special. My TikTok name is at trishacondo. There are cool things I'll be doing there. I'm going to do one actually today. So, good question though. So I'm going to talk about, I got distracted for a second. I've been getting these really good ideas and, oh yeah, get back to my private Facebook group. See what happens when I have too much tea? This matcha tea really kicks butt, by the way. So this is I have a chip on it. I got this for, it's like a birthday gift. I don't know where I got it. Oh, let me see. See, I'm squirrel today. Uscardo.com. See what happens when I have too much tea and coffee? I'm like, I'm like all over the place. Okay, get to the point. So, good morning, everyone. I'm checking out the comments. Good morning. Okay, Diane, you can hear me? Yes, Clara, Kayla, Stephanie, thank you. Good morning, Christy. Good morning, Stephanie. My TikTok name is at trishacondo. Okay. Good morning, Barb. Hey, let's get to the point. So, the pivotal moment, let's get into my topic. The pivotal moment of realization I had before committing to my goal. I have to say a sigh because the big pivotal moment of realization I had was, there's a few, but the biggest one, the breakthrough that I had, was when I realized, oh, okay, Intuitive Guide is live now. There's like, what? That was a 5-minute delay. Was that not a 5-minute delay? Oh my God. Okay. So if you're my Intuitive Guide page, you're probably going to get the first. Well, I'm going to just make sure that you follow my social media. Make sure you go to my website if you want a soul reading. I don't do them here. So there is a delay on my Intuitive Guide page. I can't control that. But anyways, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Good night. If you're watching a replay, put hashtag replay. This is what happens when I'm on too much caffeine. I usually don't drink till around 11, but okay, get to the point. So that big pivotal breakthrough that I had was when I was outgrowing things. The first one would have to be when I was 19. It was 19. I was 19. When I met that first psychic, I told you this. If you haven't seen a couple of my videos, you might want to go back, but not now. It was when I was 19, when I was introduced to that psychic. Remember, I talked to you about that? And it led me to want to explore this realm more because I was very intuitive as a kid. I was seeing spirits, okay? But the breakthrough moment I had, really, I think it was a couple of years ago. Yeah, a couple of years ago. But it, from the meeting the psychic when I was 17, 18, no, 17, excuse me, 17, all the way to 18, where I had the reading, I had that realization that was my path, but I conformed. Now, fast forward to the breakthrough moment of realization I had when I realized that this was my path, is when I was outgrowing everything. I was outgrowing my elementary teaching. I was in education administration. I was outgrowing everything. It was actually, I was sitting in an office and I kept getting emails, people, buying my soul readings. And then people asking me about me teaching them. It was in an office. I remember it. It was in an office. Actually, it's before that. It was in my classroom. I remember it, so it was in the morning and I was marking things. I could see it. I was at my desk. It was in my grade 4 classroom. It was at my desk. And there was no kids in my classroom. I was teaching grade 4, I think, at the time. And I realized I was getting so many emails through my phone. And I knew then that this was my path. Yeah, I knew it. It was like, it was very quiet in my classroom. Good morning, Rebecca. It was very quiet. It was super quiet. I remember the sun in the back of me, and it was facing my classroom. And it was interesting because I had really worked hard to become an elementary teacher. It was my dream. But then my dream started to transform. And then that's where I started committing to this part of me. I was very scared. I'm like, I had so many questions like, I'm going to be leaving a secure job with benefits and, time off during the summer and getting paid during the summer. And I was very, very scared. And this landed in my heart, and I'm like, it said, you need to go full time with this. That's the realization I had. It was in my classroom and it was quiet and I was marking. I remember it was, I think it was had to do with math. I was teaching math at the time. Well, when you're an elementary teacher, you teach all subjects, right? I was teaching math and I was grading. I remember that so clearly. And it just hit me. I remember looking at my classroom as if it were the last time I was going to be in there. It was just like it was just like a breakthrough. And I didn't tell anybody because I didn't want anyone to convince me to stay there. That was the thing. I didn't want anyone to convince me because I would have stayed. But that was the moment I realized I was going to become an entrepreneur, that I was going to become an indigenous psychic and a healer and a spiritual mentor. That's when I realized, it was completely quiet. And then, good morning, Gina. And then before committing to my goal, I remember writing it down on a piece of paper. I took it out of one of my books, notebooks. Actually, I think I took it out of a student notebook. I'm not supposed to say that. But anyways, I ripped it out. It was a piece of paper. And then I started writing a list. And this goal on top of the paper was a year. And then I started writing the list. And on top of it, I was super scared to write it. And I was just like, holy jeez. My heart started pounding. And the breakthrough was, I'm going to become a spiritual teacher. And I'm going to be an entrepreneur. And I'm going to be a writer. I had all three of them. But I had to focus on one first. So it was an entrepreneur. And I realized then, when I said it, I remember saying it out loud. This is what I want. But the thing is, they were all kind of leading to each other. They were linked. And how did I know? It was a combination of a couple of things. It was like a knowing. Yeah, it was a knowing. It was a feeling. And it was just like, my guides were leading. Did I hear from my guides? Yes. I did ask my guide, Grey Wolf. I said to Grey Wolf, is this where I'm going? And he says, well, finally you're asking me. And he said, yes, this is where you're meant to go. And then I started to have like a full-on vision of where I was going. And it scared me. I'm going to be quite honest. Before I committed to my goal, that was the realization that I had outgrown. I had outgrown what I really worked hard for about 7 to 8 years. I've become an elementary teacher. There's nothing wrong with being a teacher. Oh God, there's nothing wrong with that. But for me, this is where my soul was evolving to. And when I had that realization before committing to becoming what I am today, that was a big shift for me. And I didn't share it with anybody. I did not share it with anybody. No, I didn't. I was scared if I shared it that I would stay or somebody would convince me. I said this before. And so that was the realization. And then before I committed to my goal, that was the realization. I just had a vision, I had a feeling, and it was just a guidance from my guides to go forward, and the approval. It wasn't I needed approval, I just knew it. And that's when I realized, that's what I had to do. And it all stemmed from being in it was like 7 to 3 job. I enjoyed teaching. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed it. But I outgrew it and I knew it. And so so my goal was to become a spiritual teacher. But before that, it was to be an entrepreneur. I had to learn a lot of things before committing to my goal. I came up with my list like before. Came up with my list. I wrote down what the steps were. That's what I did. You know, when you're a teacher, you have to know. But anyways, that's for me. That's the practical side. But then some of the practical side didn't go as planned. Even though I had a list, I had to listen to my indigenous spirit. I had to listen to that. And a lot of people, so I had to learn to listen to that part of me, especially when I'm a big intellectual like myself. I had to learn to listen to that part of myself. And that was very interesting how how doors opened and how doors closed. Yeah. And I'm still shocked and surprised by what comes up. Yeah. So does anybody have any comments or questions before I went on a little tangent there? But so yeah. Does anybody have any comments or questions before I head off? So if you're watching a replay, put hashtag replay. I always come back and I always answer or comment on the questions or anything that anyone has to say. Does anybody have any comments or questions? Did you have any pivotal breakthrough moments of realization that you were headed into this direction as an entrepreneur, as a spiritual teacher, as a guide? Have you ever had those pivotal moments of realization and say, I've outgrown this? This is not for me. You're having like a meh moment. You're like, ah. So let me know in the comments below. And just to let you know, this Friday, I am doing, I'm doing like a, how do you say it? I am picking one person from my Deeply Intuitive Facebook group, which is private. No one can see any comments in there. You have to go to my intuitive guide page and go up to visit group. I am actually having like a taste test. You know, when you have a buffet, and I'm going to be choosing one or two people to do like a soul reading on. You will come up on camera and I will do like a taste test. So anyways, let's get to the point. So I'm doing it tomorrow. Okay. Only in the Deeply Intuitive Facebook group. So Gina says, yes, I'm currently realizing my intuition is what I must listen to, whether it's accepted or not. Okay. Who's accepting it? You or others? Are you shopping it around? That could be another thing. I'm guided here to all of this, but far away, knowing my way. But far, knowing my way. Okay. But far from knowing my way. Okay. Kayla Lou, I'm eager to hear more. I've been through these major transformations. Now I'm settling and hoping to notice the next sign the universe always worked. Now I do not work for money whatsoever. Oh, do not work for money. That really stands up for me. The universe shoved me out of what was no longer for me. Now I'm wondering what I'm supposed to do next. So I'm settling and hoping. So you're settling. Ooh, I read that twice. I have worked. Now I do not work for money whatsoever. I do not work for money whatsoever. That's big red flags right there. So this is the biggest topic when I hear people say, well, I'm laughing because this is what I used to do. Early in my practice is I used to give free readings. Oh, it's very spiritual and I'm helping people. And I'm not trying to be sarcastic here. I am a little bit. Doing free readings does not pay the bills. I gotta be honest. I've been in the online space for 9 years. And I've done the free reading thing. And I'm going to tell you, that does not work. I know some people are going to say, that's full of you know what. And well, it does not work. And if you have that mindset, I'm going to do it for free and just give to others, go right ahead. But I'm telling you right now, it does not pay the bills. It does not pay your car. It does not pay for your house. It does not pay for your food on the table. Free does not pay for nada. And that is the truth. I'm going to be really honest with you. If you want to know what to do next, Kayla, you're going to have to book a soul reading. I don't do free readings here, okay? So Diane says, how do you tell if it's intuition or just a thought? That's a totally different subject. So you will have to, intuition is different and the thought is different. Sometimes they're both. And this is not what we're talking about, so I'm going to have to pass. So, but great question. We're going to have to stick on topic, okay? Okay. My dad came through last year. I didn't intentionally try to do it, I heard. Remember, guys, I don't teach mediumship, okay? If you, I'm not trying to be mean here, but if that's your intention and you're still grieving, I'm not the person for you. If you're coming to me thinking that, you're still grieving and you're not in touch with that, and you're thinking you're coming to me in order to have like a shortcut, I don't do that. I'm going to be really honest with you. I don't teach that. I'm glad you had that experience, but I don't teach that. Okay, Michelle? I'm going to be really honest with you. I don't teach that. I know some people who do that. Yes, I feel lost again. Hi, Manny. Thanks for showing up. I need this. I don't know which direction to go. So I am wondering what profession is for me now. Okay. So I'm wondering what profession is for me now. Well, that would be a reading, Kayla. And it looks like you're looking for a reading, and I don't do free readings here. So you might want to go to my website, which is trishacondo.com. Okay. It's right here. Okay. So yeah. Good morning, Manny. How are you? There is a bit of lag, so just let you know. There is a bit of lag. Okay, let me see if I can just... Oh, that's a little bit. Okay. So anybody else have anything to ask? Remember, I don't teach about mediumship. That's not my thing. I teach about connecting to your guides, okay? And I also am going to be rolling out something new. How to really launch and monetize your gifts. That is coming out. There's a new mastermind coming out. I'm going to unroll it soon. Okay. All right. So that is pretty much it. I'm just looking here. So anybody have any transformations? Let's talk about that. Okay. And then I'm going to head off. You ever had a do you ever have a breakthrough at that time and say, oh, this is for me. I want to be a guide. I want to be a mentor. I want to make a business out of this. Good morning, Lori. How are you? It is really sunny here. So, I don't know if you could see the sun in the back, but yeah. It is lagging a little bit, so that's why I'm hanging on here just a little bit longer. It is nice out here. I usually have a morning walk with my dogs, and I do that every morning. Okay, great. Okay, anybody else? Anybody else? Sorry about that. That's a toilet. Anybody else have any comments or questions? So it seems to be stalling a little bit. So here is go to hashtag replay if you're coming back for the replay and you have some comments or questions. Remember, keep it to the topic. Okay. I want to be very upfront with you. I prefer it that way. And remember, I don't teach about connecting with your loved ones. That's not my thing. It's more like guides and unleash your gifts, and that's my thing. So yeah, I just want to be super clear, and I'm not being rude. I just prefer to be clear, and that's how you know. That's how I am. I prefer to be that way. Okay, nobody else? No? Here's my matcha tea. She's powerful, let me tell you. Okay, nobody else? Anybody else want to ask me questions about or comments about why are you not committing to your goals? Why are you waffling back and forth? Should I be a guide? Should I be a teacher? Should I build my business? If it's constant like this, I can help you with that because I've been doing my online business since I was actually in a you would call a 9 to 5 job. I was still working there. So I've been hearing buzz. I think you meant buzzing sounds in my ears lately and seeing alone. Oh, cool. Very cool. Okay, guys, let's keep it on topic. Okay. I've been hearing buzzing sounds. Oh, that's cool. Buzzing sounds that's the biggest thing people ask me. I do hear them sometimes. And yeah, it's really cool when you do. Me too. That's okay. That's okay. We have little fingers, right? And sometimes our fingers, when we're excited, we just do. So matcha tea. Matcha tea is I think I got it at the organic store. It was expensive. It was like almost $30 for like a big package. So yeah, I am drinking that. This is my breakfast. A lot. Okay. That happened to me a lot in the beginning and it happens to me still. So if you want to know more about what's going on with you in terms of this happening, yeah, 2 years of buzzing. Yeah, this happens to me as well. So if you want to know more about why this is happening, there's a certain reason why this is happening all the time. There is. Thank you. Okay. Sandra says my life is about to be negatively upheaved due to my own actions. Okay, I don't know what that means. What does that mean? My life is about to be negatively. Okay. Remember, let's keep it on topic. Okay, guys. So I'm going to go. And I'm glad that I was able to answer some questions. But if you want to know more about this and you have a bunch of questions, make sure that you check out my Unleash Your Gifts and Connect Your Guides Mastermind. This is where I can answer more deeply. Okay. And there's a lot of other things, you know, we have to stay on topic. I want to be really respectful. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go, but I wish you all a great day. But thank you for all the comments and their questions. Okay. I wish you the best, and I will see you tomorrow. And make sure that you go to my Deeply Intuitive. There's a lot of notifications going above my head. Go to my Deeply Intuitive Facebook group. It is private. It is private. And I am doing a taste test of my mini soul readings this Friday in my Deeply Intuitive Facebook group at 4 o'clock. So I am doing that in my Deeply. I'm going to put the link down here because I got to go soon. If you want to schedule a free breakthrough call here. Oop. This autocorrect drives me a little bit nuts. I have so many notifications going by my head. Okay. Okay. So there's the link that's coming. Facebook is delayed a little bit, okay? So be really, really, so here it is. You want to schedule a free breakthrough call here, okay? I am doing Unleash Your Gifts and Connect Your Guides Mastermind, but I'm also creating a new one, okay? So I will talk about that more soon, okay? And if you want to schedule soul readings, there is a little glitch on my website for booking soul readings. I'm going to get that fixed. Okay. So thank you for being really patient with me this morning. I think my tea is starting to wear off. Thank you so much. Remember to, if you want a soul reading here, go to my website. You're going to have to be a little bit patient. And so if you want to know more about my program, which is Unleash Your Mastermind, Unleash Your Gifts and Connect Your Guides Mastermind, you can I can't even talk at this point. You can schedule a free breakthrough call. Okay. If you're interested in my new program, which is coming up very soon, which is called Launch and Monetize Your Gifts, how to build a business online. Because I've been doing it for 9 years and I've been successful at it. So if you're wondering about that, you can definitely schedule a free breakthrough call and let's talk. Let's talk. Okay. Okay. I am going to go because I got things to do. And you've got your life to go ahead and whatever you're doing. All right. Thank you so much, and I wish you all a great day. Up to Multas.